Tap in, family. Tap in. This won't be too long, I promise you. It won't be too long at all. Let's see. Tap in, family. Tap in. Tap in, royal family. Tap in. Tap in. Just got some things I want to run over across y'all for a second. Just want to run it across you guys and just keep us on the same accord. You know what I'm saying? So just want y'all to tap in for a second because we got to be vigilant and aware of everything that's going on, right? We got to be vigilant and aware of everything that's going on. And so I need y'all to tap in on this one. Tap in, tap in. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me too. I need to know if you guys can hear me. Tap in. Shalom, family. Shalom, C. Walker. How you doing, King? How you doing? Let me know if you can hear me okay too in the chat, brother. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me okay. Do I sound too low? Do I sound too high? Just let me know so I can see. All good. Okay. All praises. That's what's up. Thank you, brother. Tap in, Israel. I just wanted to touch bases. Y'all know I haven't been on here under the radar in a while, but I just want to bring up some things. I've been observing and watching and just noticing the BS that's going on. Sometimes you just got to sit back and just soak it all in. That way you got a full format of how to get things out to the people. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, JJ. How's it going, brethren? How you doing? All praise to the Lord. So listen, I just wanted to bring out a quick topic, man. Who remember this yard dog right here? Let me see if I can take the light off of it. Okay. Who remember this yard dog? Who called the little boy on the playground the N-word? Her name was Shiloh Hendricks. All right, so her name was Shiloh Hendricks, who called a 5-year-old on the playground the N-word repeatedly. And she acted like she was going to assault this boy if someone wasn't filming her. She said the little boy took something from her child. Listen, kids are going to be kids. They take stuff, you tell them, no, don't do that, that's bad. And they will develop to learn to not do it. But then she said, and I quote, if he's going to act like an N-word, then he's going to get called that. How do a 5-year-old know how to act like the N-word? Another question I have for you is, how do you act like an N-word? You understand what I'm saying? This lady made $700,000 in 5 days. Israel, let me tell y'all something. Don't fall for it. They're trying to rile us up. They're trying to get us angry. They're trying to start an insurrection. But I got news to tell you. Our weapons of war is not carnal, right? Our weapons of war is not carnal. So what they're trying to do is get us outside of our element, get you outside of your spirit. They want you to be in your feelings. That's your flesh, family. That's why the Lord says to prepare and get in your spirit. Tap into your spirit because you're going to look at things in a spiritual sense. If you're looking at things in a carnal sense, hell yeah, you're going to want a war. Hell yeah, you're going to want to fight. Yeah, you're going to want to box. But I tell you this, as long as they're not putting your hands on you, right now they're using words and they're offending people. Yes, they are. But we have to remain steadfast in this truth because whether you know it or not, family, what you're doing, it's working. And Satan is riling up his kids. Remember, the same way you're the chosen one for the most high, they're the chosen ones for the most low. Okay? They're the chosen ones for Satan. And he's going to act through his kids right now. And he's trying to get you out of your element. Do not let them get you out of your element. You understand? This yard dog right here goes by the name of Shiloh Hendricks. I'm going to show her a picture again. Shiloh Hendricks made $700,000 in 5 days. Let me tell y'all what that sends, because it's been going on. But this, they're posting it because they want to send out a secret distress beacon that says if you want to make a few extra dollars, insult an Israelite, or today's word, an N word. So imagine all the trailer park rednecks that's out here in the world that need to make a quick buck. This is going to influence them to do so. They're going to see this woman and say, wow, she just made $700,000 just for calling a little black boy the N word. Family, I'm here to tell you, don't fall for it. They're trying to get you out of your element. They're trying to knock your crown off. Don't lose your crown over temporary matters, family. Listen, they know we are at the finish line. And what do? I like to put this vernacular of boxing in, right? You know when you're watching them boxing, right? And the guy that looked like he's gonna lose, the coach tells him, go all in. When he get to the last 10 seconds when the bell about to ring, they tell you, go all in. And that's when you swing as much as you can trying to knock out the winner, because at that point, you only have one shot. Either knock him out, or if the bell ring and he's still standing, you lost. Now, a lot of y'all don't know that, but that's what they tell you in the boxing world. And so right now, right, this is Esau losing. We're at the finish line. 10 seconds, the bell's about to ring, and Satan is telling his kids, go all in. And they're swinging hard as they can. And we're just dodging, doing the Ali jab, just staying on the ropes to get them to wait for the bell to ring because we won, Israel. It's documented, it's in the scriptures. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you that right now. This is going to fuel you up for that Monday, that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Lord's will, Friday. I'm back into the Sabbath day. All right. Shout out to King JJ who did Armor Up, which is some more fuel for you people. Get fueled up, family. We're going to need these scriptures back to back. We're going to need brothers bringing this stuff back to back because you're going to need the spiritual healing and boosting you up back to back, family. As much as we have still this internet, we're going to use the devil devices against him, and we're going to continue to bring the words of the Lord out back to back because these are the days you're going to need it. All right? You're going to need it. So watch this. Let's bring out 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. But first, I'm going to read that, and then I'm going to pull out the news headline, right? So let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4, right? Let's get this. This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds. When you're keeping God's commandments, family, that's what you're doing. You're pulling down these strongholds. They're getting mad. No more lies. No more, paint everything white. We ripping all of that down with our book. It says the earth is going to swallow up the flood. The flood is mass confusion. In the Bible, the earth is the book. We opening that book up and swallowing all your doctrines and your lies now. No more flooding us with foolishness. The book in the earth is swallowing up those lies. All right, let's keep going. Verse 5. casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted himself against the knowledge of Elohim, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach. You see that? It's casting down all of these imaginations. Yeah, he might be white. Yeah, angels are little baby, naked babies with wings and a pamper on. Yeah, no. December 25th, Christ's birthday. No. Cast it down. How are we casting it down, family? We striking everything across the head with this mighty book. Lies, 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 and showing you the truth with your own eyes. And all praises to the Most High is working. You know how it's working? Because they're keeping their eyes on Israel. They're keeping their eyes on us. Because if anything is a lie, you laugh it off and keep on going. Ha ha ha, that's funny. They're retarded and going about your business. But for some reason, they're keeping their eyes on the prize. They're keeping their eyes on us, Israel. Because anything that I don't like and I know is a lie, guess what? I change the channel and I keep walking. I don't go to them. I'm like, yeah, it's lies. BS. Keep going. But for some reason, they got their eyes locked in on us, Israel. All praises to the Most High God of Israel, man. This working. So let me read this article to you guys, right? Let me read this. Watch this. Hold on. I want to get verse 6. Just let me just keep going. Second Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 6 now. It says, "And having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled." How is your obedience fulfilled? We're able to cast down your wicked imaginations because now we are making sure we stay out of all wicked conversations. How do we do that? We keep the Sabbath day holy. We keep the high holy days. We put on fringes. Our women wear dresses. Our houses are in order. You understand? And we're all making sure we stay away from all wicked conversations. And then now we're ready to turn around and rebuke you and shake the hand. Because now we cleaned our houses. All right. So let's go. Let's read this article. I just want to bring this out. Just because it's wickedness, and you gotta. These are us casting down your wicked imaginations. When we see stuff, we go and alert our people. Keep your eyes peeled, family, and don't fall for it. Don't drink the Kool-Aid of rage and go out here and do something stupid. No, that was never Israel's thing. We had our moments where the Lord dressed us up, and you're gonna know it in that day because the Lord is gonna blow the trumpet. And it's gonna have a spirit on all of us. But these are not those times yet. Watch this though. So I'm going to read this. This was from MSNBC. It says how MAGA centrists blamed a viral racist rant on the woke. So now they're trying to use it like it's political, but this thing been spiritual forever. It's not got nothing to do with a MAGA. It's got nothing to do because Trump is in office. No, that's Trump is just the Lord placed him there to go on and set fuel on this fire, which already was within these people. Just like iron rust is. All you have to do is wipe away that looking glass and look and know that it was not all wiped away. Now, let's read the article, right? So let me show y'all the article, though. This is from MSNBC. You see that? So now I'm going to read the article, just a little piece. I'm going to read a little snippet of it, right? And this was put out May 10th. So it's fairly old right now, right? About 15 days old. All right. So it says Shiloh Hendricks, a white Minnesota woman, went viral after repeatedly calling a child on the playground the N word. The financial windfall she then received, reportedly over $700,000 from crowdfunding donors, many of whom apparently saw in the repentant racist a fearless hero, is a despicable and miserable commentary on the current state of America's soul. You see what they call that? On the state of America's soul. Some people is calling this lady a hero for insulting a 5-year-old. I want to grab something. See, now, like I said, I'm shooting from the hip. I want to go to Deuteronomy real quick, real quick. Let's cast out their wicked imaginations by showing who the devil is. Let's go there. Hold on. Let's pull it out. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and let's go to verse 49. Let's do 49, y'all. Let's do Deuteronomy 28 and verse 49. So I want to bring it out and show y'all who these people are. And these are the people that's among us right now. Only for a small time. It's almost over. Check this out. Deuteronomy chapter 20 and verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. We was brought here and didn't understand their tongue. And now we all speak English, right? All right, let's show who they are. And this is who that woman looked like, a yard dog. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. That little child that lady called the N-word was only 5 years old. Did she look at it like that was a little bitty kid? No, she didn't. Because it's not in them to. It's in them to hate you. It's in their genetic code. They're the red man, the cave beast, devil the Bible speaks of. They don't look at you like we do. We're holy people. When we see a kid, we have the mental fortitude to say, that's a child, and it might not know any better. But to a raging heathen, they look at it like, that's the enemy. Kill, kill, kill. But we are equipped like humans. We're the real humans, anyways. But that's neither here nor there. Watch this, though. Watch this, though. Now let's get another scripture, family. Let's show what is our job to do in these times, right? Let's go to First Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. Shalom, Mike Malice, my brother, Mike Malice. How you doing, King? Yes, yes. Let's get this, bro. That spirit is pouring heavy, fam. It's pouring heavy, and we gonna keep on casting down these wicked imaginations, Royal King. First Peter's, let's get it. It's the book of First Peter's chapter 5 and verse 8. This is what we're supposed to do, Israel. Be sober, be vigilant. Matter of fact, let's go up. Let's go get 7. Let's get 7 in this too. Casting all your care upon him. That's our Messiah, the Father and the Son, right? Watch this. For he careth for you. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. These people are seeking whom they may devour, family. That's why I said, don't drink that Kool-Aid, family. Don't fall for it, because they're trying to poke us to make us fall out of our element. Nope, nope, no, it's not going to work. We're going to stay keeping the Sabbath day holy. We're going to stay watching the tornadoes tear up your towns and your houses, and earthquakes in diverse places, and chariots popping everywhere, while we sit here and rejoice, because that's all the Lord asked us to do, and keep his commandments. And the Lord says, just watch the angels. I'm going to dispatch my mighty hand. Don't fall for it. They want you to act up, because they know if you're in sin, Judah 5 and 20, if you're in sin, they're going to win. But we're not falling for it this time, are we, Israel? No, we're not. No, we're not. You big mad. Yeah, you mad. Yeah, you mad. You big mad, ain't you? Yeah, because it's like I said, the last 10 seconds of this fight, you're swinging for the fences, trying to knock us out. But you can't. You can't. Watch this. Let's go to Exodus. Let's go to Exodus to show more proof of what we need to be doing in this day. These are the times. We got the times though, because we got the truth though, right? The Lord done whispered in our ears and told us, I got a moment where they're gonna bust their tails. But watch this. Just let them do what they do. Yeah, they're gonna persecute you. Don't worry, but that's a little thing. I'm gonna bring you back. Let this happen, because they only got a few years, seconds to the Lord. There's a few seconds. But the Lord says, I got y'all forever for y'all reign. So let's let them have that, right? Let's let them go and enjoy it. Don't eat up. Okay, so let's go. Exodus 14 and 13. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still and see, and see, and see the salvation of Yahweh, which he will show to you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more forever. Aren't we in spiritual Egypt today? So the Lord is telling us this again, family. Stand still and see the salvation. Oh, matter of fact, I think I woke up this morning seeing more storms on the way towards the south. I'm standing still and I'm seeing. I'm seeing, family. Let's go. Watch this though. Verse 14 is the important part right here, family. Yahweh shall fight for you and ye shall hold your peace. So I tell you, Israel, hold your peace because they big mad. They big mad. And like I said, these people right now done found them a quick money scheme and a quick hustle. If you want to make a few extra dollars, this is a distress beacon out to those trailer parks, those rednecks, those bottom feeders. They're gonna start to know, hey, I could make a quick extra few bucks if I go and insult one of y'all or assault one of y'all. Every time they've been assaulting us lately, it seems like they go right. It's like she automatically knew to go right to GoFundMe. And what did they do? You might well call it Go Fund Satan because them the one went. But guess what? They got mad when our brother defended himself and unalive one of those devil twins, and they got mad. They was mad. But guess what? We will not fail, family, because they people get rich overnight just for insulting the royal people of the earth. They knew you are the people of renown. They know you are the gods. So when they see someone stand up to one of the gods, they applaud that thing because they're cowards. Yes, someone actually stood up to one of those gods because they know who you are. They know who you are, Israel. Don't fall for it. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. We almost at the end. We almost at the end, family. That's all. I just wanted to bring that to you. I wanted to raise that awareness. I'm gonna read it again for the people that just got in the room. Shalom. All praises to Yah. That's right. Shalom, family. Shalom. Watch this. I'm going to read this again. I'm going to show the picture of this person. Who remembered this yard dog right here? Who remembered this yard dog? Yeah, so her name is Shiloh. Of all people, her name had to be named Shiloh, though, huh? Yeah, that's funny. Her name is Shiloh Hendricks. So I'm going to read this article again for the people that just got in the room one more time. Shiloh Hendricks, a white Minnesota woman, went viral after reportedly calling a child on the playground the N word. The financial windfall she then received, reportedly over $700,000 from crowdfunding donors, many of whom apparently saw in the unrepentant racist a fearless hero. They saw this woman as a fearless hero. And you notice they used the wording unrepentant racist. Yeah, you gotta realize they play on words, family. They play on words. Watch this. It says is a despicable and miserable commentary on the current state of America's soul. Yeah. Oh, you better believe it's the viewing of America's soul because America's soul is Mystery Babylon, and she's a whore. She's a whore, and she's been dealing with many people. But when we look over towards the east, there's big wars going on, family. We got next. All praises to the Most High God of Israel, family. That, like I said, remain vigilant, be sober, realize what they're doing because they're ready to start something. And yes, we're getting ready too. We're getting ready too. So all praises to the Most High. Watch this though. Watch this though, because this is you. This is you. I'm gonna tell you right now. We have our time, but it's not yet because Christ said, "Let him get his lick in first. Let him get his lick in first." Right? Watch this. Let's go to Genesis 49. I think that's what I want. Genesis 49 and 9, and then I'm gonna wrap it up on that. I'm not gonna keep you guys too long, but it just had to get out. All right. All praise to the Most High. Shout out again to Mike Malice and JJ for putting out wonderful lessons with fire. We have to put the fire under y'all, Israel, to keep y'all. This is a spiritual warfare. And if you're not spiritually built and ready, you're going to fall to the wayside. This is the building of a strong nation. So, yes, we're putting fire under y'all because when you put fire on something, you're sparking cause a flame. And eventually a flame burns and you will not be able to quench it. Thus saith the Lord, man. Watch this, though. Watch this. Genesis chapter 49 and 9. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He crouched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? Family, listen, they're trying to rouse you up. Who shall rouse us up, though? We're sitting, we're being patient, because that day gonna come where you're gonna turn around and you hear in the spirit, and they gonna look left and they gonna look right, and we gonna look like Christ. All praises to the Most High. And then guess what? It's go time. It's go time. Yes, it's crunch time in that day. In that day, it's crunch time. Then that's when your mighty king, after he done got his lick and then destroy these nations, the bombs then drop. Guess who's gonna be coming from the east, sounding like a roaring of a buffalo, and all in one accord, ready to pounce and scrape up everything else that was left over. Yeah, hello, on your screens. We'll be back. We'll be back, family. All praises to the Most High God of Israel, man. We got next. Don't fall for it. Don't drink the Kool-Aid of rage, family. They want to take you out of your element. They want to take you out of your element, family. Stay vigilant, stay sober, remain steadfast in this truth, keep God's commandments, don't fall, because they about to put what you call the clamps on us. They about to put the squeeze on us, but don't break. We got next. Shalom.